good to go. Drivers behind the line in 3, 2, 1, rush.
All right, our autonomous grid match number 67. 15 seconds on the clock. Let's look at the context here. Take a look at your scoreboard. Robo Raiders right now is in 9th. Iron Devils in 15th. Either of them with a score of 60 or higher is going to raise their average, is going to raise their rank. So that's really what we want to see here. We want to be rooting for these alliances so that these teams can get closer and closer to the top 8. But maybe if you're higher than those teams, you don't really want to root for them. I don't know. Wow, okay, so yeah, we're seeing in these qualification matches a high priority placed on these competition stacks because some teams are really good at it. We've seen Malvern does it very well. We've seen Cyber Crusaders does it very well. And right now, Robo Raiders and Iron Devils, both those teams that I talked about being pretty close to the top 8. Coincidence? I don't think so. These are the teams that are prioritizing the competition stack. These are the teams that are getting 40 points on that competition stack in every match, or they're trying to. And that's right, we've already said it. That's very close to a stack of 6 gray totes or a second container and a litter. That's a hard stack to make, and they're doing it much easier than that. And there we go, 40 points on the board. And that's not just 40 points here, 40 points there. That's 40 points that's going to affect every robot on this field, every team on this field. It will help Iron Devils as they move up from 15. It will help Robo Raiders as they move up from 9. And it's really just good for everyone. All right, and we're seeing some stacks. All right, so we got an 18er over here on this far blue side, and it looks like the Year Ash is hoping to build a stack of 3 grays to bring that to the scoring platform and possibly get a recycling container on top. All right, Robo Raiders now. They're building stacks of grays, but they need some help with the containers. And that's where Royal Assault comes in. Royal Assault has a threaded container. They want to move over to the near side of this Red Alliance. Oh, just kidding. Royal Assault is building their own stack at this Green Player Station. Remember, 10 seconds left. 10 seconds. All right, and Robo Raiders caps it. Robo Raiders caps it. That makes this a 18-point stack. 2, 1. All right, who wants to see the scores for match 67? I know I do. Wow, okay, that's what I said, 60 or higher. That's I was telling you guys. So I'm glad that the drivers listened. So that's 76, a high score for that Blue Alliance, brings up the averages of those teams. And not only does it bring up the averages, it brings up the ranks. So we move up into 44s, 47s, 40s, and those averages move the ranks up to 16, 13, and 20, respectively. On the Red Alliance, actually, the ranks are a little more separate from one another further down. But where they're closer, like with Raider Robotics, you have them moving up to an average of 52.27, and that moves them up into the top 8.